as I do want to get it going. But right now, you know, like I said, Parasite likes to go for those junk hard points. And by the way, who was the anchor of SoaR?
The anchor for SoaR is going to be Stainville, I do believe.
It's going to be Stainville. So I want to pay attention to the battle for the anchoring position whenever it comes between Parasite.
The two veterans.
The two veterans going against each other. Obviously, they are very used to each other when it comes to playing. So I'm interested to see how they're going to be able to translate that. So you know what? A lot of great things coming on here. After this is the loser bracket finals. And the winner of that is going to go play Complexity. So this is some big opportunities for these teams. And I know TK is a very strong team. Obviously, Epsilon was beat by TK.
That's true. You know, TK, after losing to whoever knocked them into the loser bracket final, I can't think of it right now.
Right.
That loss just...
Complexity.
It was Complexity. Okay, Complexity just, it looks like they crippled them. But I think TK's had 3 or 4 hours to warm this one back up. And I think when they come into this losers bracket final, we're going to see a completely different team. Chaos Silencer, also known as Jimmy from Yoush, has just been behind them all weekend supporting him. And you can't ask for anything better from a coach, manager, owner.
Right. You know, the coach is such an essential part, as we know, like Hastro with
Mr. X.
Mr. X, Hastro, you know, they all do an essential part whenever it comes to the team. And I think really they back their team 100%. And having a coach is really the best thing that you can do.
Oh, it's amazing.
They're really underrated, in my opinion. I think they are extremely essential whenever it comes to gameplay. But it looks like we are going to be back in here at connect correctly here, and we can get some action.
Can't, because we still got to count down 10 seconds left now. Bringing up that Codcaster, and I want to start on board with, I think, Parasite. I want to see how he's going to open up the anchor positioning and see exactly what he does, because how he controls this one is going to be a great play.
100%. Now, obviously, Epsilon very dominant when it comes to hard points. So right now, SoaR needs to outperform them in every single way if they want to be able to take this over them. Right now, Parasite's going to pick up a kill on that right-hand side. Picks up another kill, now on a 2-kill streak. He is taking some bullets, though. Looks like maybe possibly an LMG. I'm interested to see how that's going to develop out. But right now, Epsilon taking an early lead, 5-1.
Parasite doing an excellent job, too. That's going to be a third one. He's dropping back. Can he connect? Picks up the fourth. Picked up 4, finally going down, though. Stainville going to pick up the nice 2-piece.
You know, right now, this middle hardpoint is all about setting up for this next hardpoint, which is going to be over the treehouse. Now, that only has 2, or actually, excuse me, it has like 3 or 4 essential choke points that you have to be able to control. So I'm interested how they're going to be able to do that. But as we look, it's actually going to be Killa back here anchoring. And this has been really awkward for me. You know, Epsilon, usually Parasite is the only anchor, but they have been switching rows quite readily.
All right, Taylor, I'm going to break this down for you right here. What's going on here is that you're going to have Miracles up top, but basically to anchor that first middle hard point, you're going to see exactly what Parasite did off the break. He's going to push to that right side. That's where you want to hold the anchor. So you're going to have to push a sub from the hard point to the middle to the treehouse to kind of anchor until Parasite can rotate over. But right now, you can see Parasite finally pushed into purple, and it looks like Killa is going to be in nice control of this hard point, getting away from that grenade, and picks up his streaks right there, and Killa's doing an excellent job on that 2-kill streak.
Yeah, he's just about 2 kills away from that War Machine. Let's see if he's going to be able to earn it. He does have a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike as well. He's working his way up. Obviously, this map has a lot of open hardpoints currently EMP'd, so I can't see how far he's getting currently, but you know what? It is, in fact, going to be John in there right now, and Epsilon totally dominated from what I can tell so far. He did earn that War Machine. Interested to see how he's going to use that, probably over in the Chapel hardpoint.
You know, Killa picked up an excellent kill. I believe that was on Realize right there, and surprisingly enough, we didn't hear any screaming from him. I was expecting like some kind of holler, but we haven't seen anything yet. Seems like both teams are keeping it kind of quiet, and I'm just waiting to see the first big play that gets one of these teams hyped up.
Well, we're going to find out. I mean, he's being pretty mild right now, but I'm expecting some fireworks to come from him later on. But as we look right now, it's actually going to be Realize trying to hold it down. Can he get the kill? He does get the 200 points. He pulls out his knife. Trying to get a knife, cannot get it. So we hop on board with, all right, so Stainville's going to be right here. And then SoaR right now just trying to gain some position overall, but Epsilon is just dominating when it comes to just getting to those hard points and locking them down. And SoaR really needs to step up the game whenever it comes to those rotations because they're just getting beat every time.
Yeah, SoaR 69-10 right now. SoaR is really going to have some problems. They're going to have that right spawn off to the hard point. And basically what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to push through purple and the middle if they want to do something. As 3 are going to go down. Killa going to be the last one. Killa with a great play. Methods coming up to clean it up, though. 74-13. And now if you are SoaR, you need to start rotating as there will be one person on the anchor. And they're going to have a tough time against that entire Impact lineup.
That's actually Heist over here, anchoring back here for the next hard point, which is going to be the Chapel. And I'm interested to see how it's going to play out as is going to go in here and he's actually going to challenge, but he's going to get taken out, and that is in fact, but actually Spawn's not too bad for either which team, but Epsilon is going to have control currently over this. Let's actually hop on board with John as he's going to be holding it down, trying to extend the lead over Team SoaR. Great stuff on their part.
20 to 80, and we're literally, we're about 3 minutes, 15 seconds into this game, and we're only seeing about a minute and a half worth of points. That just shows how much contention is going on, if that's even a word. But SoaR going to drop 2. Epsilon quickly going to answer and drop another 2. And I want to see how this anchor from Parasite's doing.
All right, well, let's hop on board with Parasite and see how he's doing. He just spawned out, but he's got the great position on the spawn. He's going to be hopping in there. Can he take out Methods? No, he can't. Methods doing an excellent job. He's actually on a 4-kill streak. As he spawns up, we can see he does, in fact, have a Hellstorm. But going back down, let's see if Killa still has a Lightning Strike and a War Machine. So Monopoly, neither in which favor. Miracles, though, 1 assist away from a Hellstorm. If he earns that, it's going to be big.
Killa is going to be kind of just holding that streaks until he really needs it. Maybe bring out the War Machine to help break an easy hill, but he doesn't really want to do too much right now. He wants to save that in case something does go out of hand, but right now 110 to 33, and it looks like Epsilon's starting to pull away in this one.
Yeah, most definitely, and I'm just waiting to hop on board with Miracles as he gets into some action. But right now we're on with John, as John is going to hop, well, not going to hop in here, he's actually going to be distracted by Methods, as Methods going to rush over there. Now we hop on board with Miracles. He's going to actually come behind somebody. Going to be interesting if he gets this kill. He's going to have score streaks. He does pick up 1. He's just 1 away from a Lightning, which is going to be absolutely huge with a Hellstorm and a Lightning. Plus with actually Killa already used his Lightning, so that's not going to be viable. But there he goes, gets to 200 points and has full streaks once again. Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is the hard point that is just Streak City. As you see Miracles pulling out that War Machine and just spraying into there. Picks up 1, picks up 2. Miracles going huge, finally getting taken out. But that was an amazing play for his team to help Epsilon gather the hard point.
That was beautiful, man. Miracles is just going to go off whenever he needs to go off. He's an excellent player. 118 to 57. 5 minutes still remaining right now in this game. So game's still relatively early. We're halfway through it. But as I'm looking, just Epsilon still dominating overall with almost more than double of what the team of SoaR has. So is SoaR going to be able to make a comeback? Well, we're going to find out as we transfer over towards this middle hard point. It's currently going to be Methods in there trying to hold it down. But as we look, he's going to get attacked, it looks like, from behind, or excuse me, to his left-hand side. He needs to be aware of that, but he's just going to chill here and let his teammates cover that.
SoaR's got an excellent opportunity right here. We saw Epsilon rotate incredibly late. They didn't even leave the last hill till about 2 seconds left. Miracle's going to drop Methods right there, trying to climb into Church, but Stainville going to be on this hard point right now, kind of holding that arch side. Trophy System picking up some kills. He's about halfway to his streaks, and I think he's going to start playing for streaks after he picks up that kill, but no, he just opts not to. Goes into the hard point, goes down, and John trying to turn on Realize, not going to be able to do it. And now we're going to start to see those rotations coming in.
And Realize just had that spawn, but he jumps out, but it's not going to matter as Heist now is going to be rotating over to take over this anchoring position. He needs to hop up, though, because it looks like he's going to be challenged by 3 people from Team Epsilon, so he needs to go to work here. But Realize over there also trying to help out as well, but he's going to get challenged from this right-hand side. He needs to be aware. He picks up 1. I think there's another one, but he gets taken out there. And now we're going to be rotating over for this next hard point, and it looks like it is, actually it's going to be Methods taking it over, as just Epsilon was not able to hold that down. Great plays on Realize's part.
Methods is doing absolutely fantastic holding this hill so far. And, you know, Taylor, I think it's time we bring up the scoreboard. I really want to see what the scores are. And it does look like Killa 20 and 11. Killa doing an awesome job.
Awesome job.
Miracles at 20 and 14 as well. Parasite 19 and 15. They're all around the same. And overall on that SoaR side, 18 and 23 is going to be Heist with the most kills on his team. 14 and 22 coming from Realize. And it just looks like SoaR is not picking up as many kills as they need to.
Well, we see the KD and definitely in the favor of Epsilon's hands, but SoaR is playing the objective now as they're starting to come in, and we see the score relatively close for the KD skew, really. 106 to 144, still 3 minutes remaining. Miracles with that War Machine is going to be out there, and it was just, in fact, John who just won that battle for the Fruit Stand hardpoint as they rotate over in just about 10 seconds. We do see SoaR who's going to be coming up that right-hand side, but look at Killa in a very sneaky spot. Can't pick him up, though, and that is, in fact, going to be, it looks like Epsilon taking it over, but a quick look at his SoaR pushing it so hard.
That was a huge play right there for Realize to take out Killa. If Killa could actually knocked him down, they would have had an even worse spawn. But now SoaR with the gifted opportunity. Realize going to be hanging out there. And it looks like he's going to be the lone man there as his team is going to be trying to push up to help him out. Killa going to take out Realize. Miracles now in the heart.
There he is.
Miracles, what are you on, my son?
Yo, he is doing a great job right now. He just doubled up on streaks once again as I pull up the scoreboard. He's 24 and 15. He's doing an excellent job. Props to him as it's going to be Killa inside his hardpoint. And looking over here, who has made that rotation? It's actually Stainville. Let's get on board with him and see if Stainville is going to be able to lock this anchoring down. He does pick up somebody from behind. He does pick up the kill. That was going to be Miracles. But he's got one more person to worry about, and that's actually going to be John, who looks like he's going to come up this jump up.
John is going to be in there. John going to pick up one. He's going to have to pick up one more if he can do something. And it looks like Stainville just going to try and pre-fire. John running around. John fighting, takes Stainville out. And oh my lord, John, what are you doing? He's going to have one more. Going to challenge that one. And that's going to be Methods taking him out to pick up the hard point.
Methods and Realize in here. 197 to 122. Only a minute and 40 seconds left. They need to get to work if they want to make this comeback. Still not out of reach, but it's just about there. Methods in here. He is going to be contested, though, from the stairs, it looks like, or excuse me, the jump up. Now the stairs just in front of him will be rotating in just about 40 seconds. But so far, so good for the team of SoaR. They've got a lot of points off this Chapel hardpoint.
SoaR is doing an excellent job. They're looking to come back, but 50 points down, 1 minute, 17 seconds left to go. They are going to have to make some huge plays. They need to start rotating. As it looks like Epsilon going to start challenging. They're going to drop 2. But there, Realize going to make a huge kill right there. He's on a 4-kill streak. If he can pick up these streets, it's going to be great for him, and it's really going to be come down to the wire.
Oh, and Miracle just got knifed. Realize has totally dominated. He's trying to knife again. Can he get it? Oh, he got a little cocky there. He could have shot, but he didn't, and that's going to be okay, though. He's trying to put on a show. 161 to 197. Now it is definitely coming down to the wire for SoaR anyways if they want to do this. But you know what's concerning me, and it's got to be concerning them. Miracles, though, with that Hellstorm, not looking too good for the team of SoaR, especially with them extending their lead. And actually, I think that's over.
And yeah, that is going to make it just about mathematically impossible, as Epsilon Miracle is going to pick up one right there. Kelly going to pick up another. And guys, this is going to go 1-0 in favor of Epsilon, and that's what we're talking about. This is a top caliber team that can come off any kind of break and just come in and run train, and that's what they've done. Although the game has been incredibly close, 60 points is not really doing this game justice.
No, not at all. Let's actually pull up the overall scoreboard. We see John going 30 and 26, Miracles 28 and 20. We have 25 and 21 for Killa, and Parasite 28 and 24. SoaR, just about everybody going negative, but overall played a great game with 180 to 223 is going to be the final score. Epsilon 1-0 lead right now in this best of 5, and looking like they're poised to move on. But Search and Destroy coming up next, though.
Search and Destroy, you know, this is such a tough one for me because you have Epsilon, and Epsilon is just so great at everything. But on the other side, Methods. Methods knows his S&D, and I can't stress that enough, how well his S&D is all the time. He is the S&D man on that team.
Right. Well, they just skimmed by VVV whenever they played them. 5-5 was the score until they were able to take it 6-5. Is that going to be a repeat here? Well, we're going to find out, guys. We'll be right back with you after a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Tweet out the stream. Going for a break, so that's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
All right.